Oke guys, selamat sore semua. Jumpa lagi bersama dengan gua Bulu ya guys, channel kesayangan kita di Bulu Dara Gaming. Nah, sore akan lanjut kembali petualangannya si Clive Rosefield di dalam game Final Fantasy 16 ya guys ya. So, kemarin kita udah sampai di titik dimana kita berhasil ngelawan si Hugo Kupka guys, dan kita di kemarin di battle semi prime ya, kita berhasil motong tangannya si Kupka sebelum dia ditolong ya guys ya, sama orang yang nggak tahu siapa itu. Dan kita juga menyaksikan baliknya anaknya si Sid ke Hideaway ya guys ya, yang namanya tuh kemarin siapa ya, lupa gua namanya, aneh pokoknya. Terus logatnya juga rada aneh sih. Visit the infirmary. Oke, ada side quest seperti biasa guys, dan gue pasti akan kerjain side questnya dulu sebelum kita mulai excitement-nya ya. Nanti pasti sijilnya bengek lagi deh, soalnya kemarin mau dipenggal coy. Kemarin tuh gue pakai skill apa ya, gue jadi bingung. Raging Fish ya, sama Lightning Rod. Ignition Gouge. Loh, ignitionnya ada 2. Yang ini kita cabut lah. Kenapa ignitionnya ada 2 coy? Kita di sini kita bisa pakai Flame of Rebirth ya. Tar gue lupa kemarin. Kemarin kita mau pakai ini ya. Setelah gue pikir-pikir, nggak deh guys, ini nggak jadi gue ambil ya. Koin yang banyak itu mendingan kita pakai buat hit wave. Sama loh 2300. Kalau ini gue cancel, gue dapat pulangan berapa? 740 ya. Kurang guys. Oh, kita nunggu ini kemarin tuh. Nunggu ini kita kemarin. Nunggu Judgment Bolt. Oke. Sorry. Headwave-nya belum gue assign ya. Mana tadi set questnya? Oh, di infirmary 1 sama di boarding deck 1. Salah dong gua. Salah cok. Di sini ada 1 cok. Kelewatan. Northreach.
Which team? Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A cursebreaker managed to release a stolus amid the confusion, but this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that
they know the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
But what if one of them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this.
Ada yang hilang ya guys di Northreach diserang goblin.
And what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
Let's go find them.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Oke, satu lagi calls party ya. Satu lagi kita mau lihat yang ini nih guys. Nih sebiji ini nih, ada lagi satu. Kebukanya dulu. Taya.
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
Iya, jadi si Torgal tuh kemarin berubah ya guys ya, jadi keren ya. Dan dia tuh wolf loh, hound.
Taya has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand, but it's my first time.
Cursebreaker
I
brand.
think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know. Here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know.
Mereka di misi mau ngilangin ini ya guys ya.
Some other way. But griping about my
Mau ngilangin
I suppose.
si
Don't worry.
bearernya. Kan bearer yang udah ditandain jadi branded namanya.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have.
Oke, dia butuh kita lagi.
Removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Oke.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go. Oh,
Kita bantu guys.
thank you. No one knows her blood like Taya, and she swears by ammonia
Taya.
for easing pain. It's simple enough to find if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do.
Taya.
Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Village of Amber. Let's go. Let's go guys. Ernemua near Amber. Oke. Di sini dulu kita ambil. Pasti ada musuh dan kita bisa coba ini sih. Combo baru kita ya, sambil gue juga
It's easy
butuh.
enough to find. Now for those herbs.
Wow.
Don't get surrounded.
Ada yang mau nyerang nih, pengen nyobain dong. Nice. Ada lagi yang mau nyerang. Meleset guys. Ya. Ada lagi nggak? Oh, nggak bisa kalau yang itu. Oke. Lucu juga ya kalau yang itu gue taruh ini isinya ini semua. Titan. Gue pikir-pikir ya, mungkin kita nggak butuh Phoenix Shift ya, since launch-nya kan udah launch-nya tuh udah gue put ke maksimum ya guys ya. Jadi harusnya kita bisa maju dengan ini sih. Tuh. Oh, dia ngejagain ini. Hermenoa.
Plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
Nice.
Hopefully this.
Sekarang kita cek yang si Coles partinya. Mana nih partinya? Tar. Ini ada apa ya? Ada yang bisa diambil tuh kan? Gue punya Garuda, Ramu, Titan. Sebenarnya Phoenix Shift-nya karena kita punya ini tuh, kita bisa pakai itu guys. Tuh, sama kayak Shift. Shift malah lebih pendek. Apa gua ambil Ramu ya? Ini suka bikin galau nih. Mana partinya? Oh ini, mereka diserang goblin. Hai.
I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of us.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slavery
Slaver
carriage
carriage.
when they had the chance.
Ah, tuh kan.
But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
Masih ini ya sama goblin ya.
Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see
And
you.
Sid,
Don't
it's
thank me
good to
just
see.
yet.
Kayaknya Phoenix-nya lama-lama gue ganti ya guys ya. Oh itu, oh dekat. Tuh kelihatan tuh. Heatwave-nya yang bagus sih dari Phoenix.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Oke. Oke, gue mau main-main sama yang ini ya guys ya. Oke, lagi. Kan asik kan, bener. Loh, oh salah timing. Salah timing guys. Nah. Hai Dix. Wah, God jadi kurang kepake ya. Oke. Lagi. Apa-apa cuy. Santuy lah. Iya. Ayo lagi. Iya cuy, santuy. Gak apa-apa. Yang penting-penting dulu aja. Salah gue ya, kagak kepake itunya. Ayo. Sumpah gue seneng banget pakai ini lawan yang gede-gede. Udah lumayan jauh, kita udah ketemu Titan, terus kita udah ngisap si Titan punya icon. Kan kemarin si Hugo Kupka mau balas dendam si Benedicta kan yang di kotak kepalanya. Kemarin udah konfrontasi. Dia mau ngebales dengan memenggal si Jill kemarin tuh. Terus pas kalah sama si Clive, tangannya diputusin, dia ditolongin orang yang gue juga nggak tahu siapa, coy. Nggak kebayang juga sih.
Safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you. You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives, your own.
Yo, Edix.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid.
Semangat cuy.
We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Doris. Gue ngeset skill juga. Lucu nih jadinya. Gue kok seneng ya malahan pakai yang tadi tuh. Atau gue pikir ya guys ya, sebentar sebelum kita lanjut lebih jauh ya. Raging Fist kan gue ambil. Terus gue pikir bener ini Gouts itu kurang kepake sekarang. Kagak perlu, Rooks Gambit aja yang gue ambil. Ini gue assign di Titan. Rooks Gambit. Nasiramu. Ignition ini gue nggak. Ignition kita take out deh. 1600, nggak apa-apa, nggak usah kita pakai dulu. Kita pakai tapi nggak usah ini. Sorry. Kita pakai tapi nggak usah extreme ignitionnya. Berarti ignition yang kita, nggak bisa ya. Couch yang harus hilang. Sorry, lightning rod tuh tetap di sini berarti. Lightning rod tetap di sini. Heatwave-nya yang hilang sih. Kecuali ignition-nya gua taruh di, enggak deh, bener, sorry. Ignition tetap coy. Ignition ngegantiin Gouts di sini. Nah, karena kita punya Rooks Gambit sama punya si ini sekarang, Raging Fist. Coba ya, Gouts sudah nggak perlu kan? Goutsnya kita ganti sama Rooks Gambit. Kita tuh punya skill yang buat Rooks Gambit mana ya? Nah, Titan ini isinya counter-counteran doang nih, biar menarik guys. So, let's go back to the hideaway. sini ada satu
Chill,
tadi ya.
white as a sheet when they
Tuh,
fall.
dua-duanya jadi di belah sana.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks.
Doris.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after.
Stolas.
If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months. And when I said Cole, you after them.
Dia kayak ngerasa putusannya salah ya untuk nyelamatin si
sends people into danger without
itu si siapa namanya orang-orang tadi, si Cole.
Told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one without sin joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too.
Itunya udah nggak ada ya tuh. Lihat. Tadi kan kalau siang orang di mana? Di infirmary kan dia mau operasi ya guys ya. Kalau yang ini kan tuh lihat semua bekas-bekasnya tuh kayak bekas si tatonya tuh kayak dibakar gitu loh, kayak bekas luka bakar di muka gitu loh. Breath of Fire, Rising Flame. Oh, yang sayap ya. Aduh, Phoenix, maaf ya, kayaknya skill-skillmu semakin lama semakin tertinggal. Kecuali nanti kalau Heatwave bisa kita pakai ya. Tapi gue kok seneng ya, karena si Titan counter-counteran.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is unless I...
You'll do fine.
Unless
Talia trusts you. Which means I trust
Talia trusts you.
The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern-tailed.
Tuh, brandnya tuh yang tato di mukanya kan.
One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain.
Oh, nggak sembarangan ya guys ya. Bisa keracunan tuh yang ditato di muka dikasih brand.
Not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Curse breakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre.
Persis kayak si Tari ya katanya si ini.
It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't forget. Not again.
Boom. Berapa kita ya? 15. Ada yang bisa kita tukar nggak ya hadiahnya? Oke. Lagi kan. Si Jill istirahat ya. Kamu ada di sini, Jill. Lagi duduk. Biarin. Dia tuh bebannya besar banget ya waktu kemarin di ini, di mana? Di Iron Kingdom.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a
Tuh kan
generous
kita dapat
lot.
lagi kan.
You earned this.
Cleric's Medallion. Apa nih?
Come again. I may have more for ya.
Nah, kita mau ke si Gav ya. Dia kan penasaran kemarin sama perubahannya si Torgal. Sejujurnya gue juga penasaran sih. Tapi emang ada yang berubah ya dari perubahannya si Torgal? Kayaknya nggak ada deh. Wah, ininya naik edan-edanan ya. The Blood of Fenrir. Oke. Wah, ini dong. Sumpah cakep banget ya Torgalnya ya.
Been up to their old tricks again.
Nyangkut cok. Torgal.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf.
Wih, Red Frostwolf.
Native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound.
Lah.
One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the
Oke,
dominant
Fenrir
of Shiva,
itu
and years later,
companionnya Shiva ya guys
was
ya.
awakened.
Karena
Just
kemarin
when his master needed him the most.
betul, dia ke-trigger karena si Jill mau dipenggal
If it
Kang.
weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are!
Ih, si Mit.
I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Si Bernard udah sampai ya guys ya dari tempatnya si Martha. Bikin apa mereka? Di bawah situ bikin apa? Oh ini tempat kerjanya yang si Mit mau ya, kemarin kita diminta nyariin apa sih? Tukang kayu. Dia bikin filter air kan?
Well, I could have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down
Nah,
Coco.
ini yang penting. Kupka. Ini yang penting guys, Kupka.
I think I'll wait till Liv's away to take a talk.
Itu udah semua ya, bos juga asli udah semua ya. Ada buruan baru apa nektar? Wah banyak coy. Secret. Wah ini menarik nih. Moody Murder. Wah banyak nih guys, menarik nih. Ntar kita coba ya.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Kayaknya dia sebetulnya tahu sesuatu deh, si Vivian. Pas kita nunggu beneran, wih.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
Nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute?
Clive, you got a minute.
We, have a guest.
A guest?
Ada siapa ya? Ada tamu. Siapa itu?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Lah, si Byron.
Byron?
Clive, my boy! Have a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Anjir. Lu bisa sampai ke sini ya. Ya wih, gitu-gitu dia berjasa loh. Waktu kita ke mana? Drexbridge dia yang nganterin. Wih. Holy Empire Sunbreak ya ini ya.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, we have more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
Ini si Sylvester kan tuh.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Prince Olivier.
I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Si Dion. Tuh kan.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Anjir.
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time.
Anjir.
As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and...
Gelo juga si Sylvester.
It is not to be.
Dia mau ngelanggar peace treaty-nya kan? Mau dikobong tuh orang-orang Dalmekian.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true.
Lah, sengaja mau dibakar juga.
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built.
Wah, sumpah sih iya.
The Empire will live on.
Ngering oge, pantesan cocok sama si Annabella.
Yes, sire.
Dion.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Disuruh siap-siap bertempur dia, guys.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
Nurut banget ya si Dion ya. Oh, bapaknya. Kenapa dikasih bunga? Kenapa ya?
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Maksudnya gimana? Maksudnya gimana?
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Treacher itu kan ini ya, pengkhianatan ya. Si Dion berkhianat ke Empire, ke Sunbreak, ke bapaknya. Tapi dalam bentuk apa ya? Dan si bapaknya tuh kenapa dia tadi begitu dia ngasih bunga, si Dion tuh kayak, wah ya udah gue cuman bisa ngelakuin, nggak ada pilihan gitu loh.
Ah, my
my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the
From
Guardians
the
of the Flame
fiction.
to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was. Aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you? 2,000?
Kasih duit coy 2.000.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Coco withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
Malah bangga dia.
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the
Mereka
puzzle has
lewatin ya
fallen into place.
portnya si
Come here,
Byron.
I'll show you.
Oke. Ini belajar lagi perang, strategi perang, guys.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via... So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. Or would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Would that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde? To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance? No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it.
Terlalu jauh waktunya soalnya.
Was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port.
Masuk
To wit,
akal.
it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Lewat desert ya, nggak lewat laut. Karena kalau lewat laut, muternya lama dan Titannya bisa mati di perjalanan.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Candlewood on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Oke. Ke Drexfang ya berarti ya. Ya kaburnya lewat darat ternyata. Dia nggak lewat laut ya.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fen. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The lands around the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalimil. Some call her
Rosina Dalimil.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalimil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Let's go.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Velcro Desert. Ini mereka mau pamer ya, segala macam bentuk landscape mereka bisa bikin ya guys ya. Tanah kering, kota subur, hutan waktu di awal-awal, laut, es yang belum, lava gunung berapi.
Trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Wah, ada burung. Riddle of the Sands. Gede nggak sih mapnya? Lumayan ya, dibilang gede, dibilang kecil. Tapi gede, Cok. Namanya banyak. Berarti gede. Mau mukul kalajengking dulu boleh nggak, Om? Antares. Hai. Nggak mau nyerang nih, serang dong. Salah, telat timingnya. Oke, gua ada lagi. Hell Diver.
You and I rode this way, accompanying your father on scouting expedition to Drake's Fang. Will you actually come with me? I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived. But you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a...
Ini chocobo biasa, chocobo surem. Warnanya gelap ya guys ya. Kayaknya udah kebanyakan kena pasir. Ini apa nih? Oh, ini kecil-kecil banyak nih. Sunhound. Let's go. Wild Mark. Emang ada yang nggak wild ya? Oke. Goblin coin nice. Ada burung lagi. Tuh, banyak monster di atas guys. Ada yang gede ya? Nggak asik nih. Jauh cok rupanya. Oke. Bos dong biar asik.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn?
Oh, di baliknya ada sesuatu. Padang pasir ya guys ya. Mana? Oh, ini ada kota. Gua harus lewat mana? Lewat atas gua.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Huh. Dalimil Inn. Kenapa dia marah-marah? Torgal marah-marah coy, belum ngapa-ngapain.
Look there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn.
Ashen steers.
Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Ada bunyi burung. Gogok nggak boleh di dalam guys. Dia pedangnya dua tapi kita kayak kagak pernah pakai yang satu yang di kiri ya.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then, and ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you like to be my squire?
Mana dia? Lah. Lah, Joshua-nya di sini, di lantai 2. Astaga, si kelasnya di bawah.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Iya, dia balik lagi ke camp, mau maju ke garis depan kan.
Your Grace, you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Lah, Joshua-nya di atas, si kelasnya di bawah, lawak memang. Tuh kan, si kelasnya di situ.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Lah, si Uncle.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Angkalnya keceplosan nggak asik nih. Wah, dia nggak sempat lihat ya ributnya sama siapa.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Si angkalnya ya udah keceplosan, cari ribut.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Kok dia gumpet sih? Nyebelin banget ya. Maju. Mamam. Oke, lagi. Oke, lagi. Nice. Yah, salah timing guys. Oke, lagi.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Berarti pas kita lagi nge-cast Titan itu kita masih bisa kena damage guys. Tadi lihat kan pas gua Titanic block.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Harusnya si Jota tahu dong itu Clive kan kebuka tudungnya. Tuh kan.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Itu kayaknya nyegel si Ultima tuh benar-benar ngasih efek samping yang buruk buat badannya Joshua ya guys. Lah, kan sama-sama ke trigger. Bulu Phoenix-nya nyala coy. Tuh bulu Phoenix-nya nyala, tadi si Joshua juga sama. Udah keburu lari Joshua-nya.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Harusnya kedengeran tuh tadi yang siapa namanya tadi yang sisit. Tuh dia ngeh.
Well, we didn't know where to find America before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their
Lagi. Let's go lah.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of
Rosina Dalamil.
But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Cari info.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Why with this emergency is they've shut down the whole mine.
Siapa yang bisa diajak ngomong di sini?
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me.
Allow
My
me.
good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde.
Port Isolde.
We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Dia tahu, tapi nggak mau ngasih tahu ya guys.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say?
Briar's Kiss.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
Mana?
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here
Further.
for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Ferda.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Hanging lanterns,
Ini.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert
Hare?
Hare? She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the Bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Bordello. Di mana itu? Bordello. Oh, deket ya. Make for the Bordello. Ada yang jongkok rupanya di situ.
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
Bordello. Ada peti guys, coba dulu guys. Right. Yeah.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Oh.
I beg your pardon.
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Hah. Gak ada bosan-bosan yang gini-gini. Oke, ada lagi. Oh, ada lagi. Menarik. Bagus lah. Kalau nggak gini kan nggak asik ya guys. Oke. Oke. Pakai aja. Oh, cuman dikit ya kalau dia nggak ini, nggak nge-counter modelnya. Oke. Kalau dia nggak nge-counter cuman dikit guys, dikit banget malahan. Gold book.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord.
Diuji buat ketemu Rosina ya.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Lock of Leisure. Rosina. Bali Mil. Di sini juga ya, mereka tuh di tengah kota ya. Bener sih. Di situ punya teman-teman.
Is this the place?
Lubo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Gila ya, dia pakai nama Rosina Dalimil tuh pakainya she lagi, padahal itu laki-laki coy.
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance.
Anjir, anak muda banget ya.
Sid the Second.
Sid the Second dong.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing.
Lubor.
And nothing is exactly what you have. And so for you, I too have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this Momate's farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Follow the crystal.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Mana? Oh ini. Anjir, gua tuh paling malesnya kalau disuruh ngomong-ngomong kayak gini ya.
Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves.
Ada yang ngambilin kristal-kristal ya.
Hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Okay. Di sini juga ada yang mau di sana.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, they're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men on the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Oh lagi nih, satu lagi ya. Semuanya sama ya, problemnya kristal. Mereka dapat kristal karena dekat dari Drexfang. Apa tuh? Once you go flat.
You wouldn't believe how much you need. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Maksudnya gimana?
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Mana? Upstairsnya banyak, coy.
Let me treat you.
Di sini dong berarti. Nggak bisa, cok. Nah, ini dulu. Kasih snack dulu deh.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the scent. That's a black pearl.
One
Black
of the
pearl.
many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Angkalnya baik apa enggak ya? Mencurigakan. Tapi mungkin dia nuker harta sama informasi ya, Black Pearl.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But
Pretty
enough
jago
about my
politiknya
little
sih.
act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that
Si
smirk off his
omnya nih kocak banget ya, lucu ya.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Apa Pasti kita gelut nih, yang gede. Ada yang gede dong.
What was all that crashing and banging?
Gue pengen ada yang gede nih. Ini gue lurus. Oke, kita bisa panggil Chocobo sih guys, harusnya kesini. Butuh lawan yang tangguh nih. Hari ini belum ada lawan yang tangguh. Come on Ambrosia. Let's go. Wah, ada burung. Hell Diver. Kok dia bisa larinya lebih cepat ya? Chocobo-nya warna merah lagi di sini. Wah, ada gogok banyak lagi, cowok. Ada hambatan kan di sini? Nggak ada. Wow. Perlukah kita menghajar yang kecil-kecil? Kayaknya nggak perlu deh. Langsung ke yang gede aja, guys.
I'll take it from here.
Wah, anjir bener dong itu mereka. Nimbun kristal.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Bener anjir ditimbun banyak banget, cok. Nggak bener banget ini. Orang-orangnya si Kuka.
At all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits.
Okay,
and
man
now
on
that
the
these
rock.
crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
Oke.
My lord,
Ini dong.
what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Let's see. Ini akan menarik nih.
It's not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh iya, ada yang bisa ngasih dari sana ya. Wah, bener banget nih. Ada yang gedenya nih, kurang gede. Oh, ada lagi. Wah, jauh ya. Yang gedenya dong. Ya. Yang kecil doang, kurang gede, yang lebih gede dong. Oke.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Banyak coy kristalnya coy.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Ayo Kupkanya nih, gue penasaran pengen bunuh Kupka nih. Kupka.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive.
Shit.
I suppose it could have been worse.
Shit the second.
Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the south gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. Those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
My name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
Greybeard.
Thank you very much, Greybeard. Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Akunya perempuan, cok, taunya laki-laki. Mengkampret. Biasanya Dalamil tuh si Lubor. Ngirim burung nggak? Hedwig.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well,
let's
then,
go.
I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Of course, let's go. Huh. Astaga. Kita lihat dulu ya guys ya. Kalau ternyata kita ke Drexfang. Mana sih? Kalau ternyata kita ke Drexfang dan kita nggak bisa balik lagi, kita kerjain dulu side questnya. Tapi kalau ternyata kita bisa balik lagi buat kerjain nanti, kita kerjain nanti ya guys ya. Ini udah terlalu ini banget nih, dragging banget nih. Nyari orang lah.
Lubo was true to his word.
Sini kan. Wah, jalannya kok jadi kayak gini ya?
I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubo?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Taramaki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Iya. Oke guys, let's see ya. Gue tuh mau coba sesuatu lagi. Since gue punya cukup banyak poin. Kalau ini gue ambil, gue balikin berapa? 740. Nggak cukup ya buat beli ini. Aduh. Kalau ignition gue balikin balik berapa? 1645. Gue cuman butuh ini 120 doang ignitionnya. Nah, maksud gue dengan ini gue beli, gue kan bisa buka ramu Judgment Bolt. Tapi gue nggak bisa pakai ya anjir, emang bangke. Ramunya harus gue buka ya. Wah, nyebelin banget nih. 3000 ya, nggak bisa guys. Salah ngitung gue. Udah balikin. Balikin. Salah ngitung gua. Berarti tetap di sini tuh adalah ignition dan di sini tuh tetap adalah heatwave. Nggak, salah ngitung gua. Ramuhnya tetap harus gua buka ya. Iya dong. Drexfang. Mari kita akhiri Hugo Kupka once and for all ya guys ya. Via mines. Jauh. Kalau nanti ada kota yang ada SS-nya, gue nggak akan heran sih. Kayak mereka berusaha memberi segala macam ini ya, tempat ya guys ya. Bentar.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the viceroy in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now.
Si Byron pengen si Clive nerusin Rosaria ya.
I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways.
Oke, Byron nggak ikut ya, berarti kita.
In convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Bisa jalan ya?
Go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew.
Berarti kita sendiri, guys.
We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
Toga?
You can regale me too, Togo.
Balik kita berdua lagi ya guys, cuma sama si Torgal ya. Jilnya aja nggak ikut sekarang. Kupka. Ini yang gua nggak nyangka sih. Kita yang ngedatengin si Kupka, cok, setelah insiden yang kemarin ya. Oh, kita bisa return kok. Nanti aja side questnya ya guys ya. Besok di awal kita kerjain side quest lagi kayak tadi. Ini yang penting, liatin. Wah, dikasih tangan baru, tangan besi guys, jadi susah tuh.
that done to me? Out of my sight, witch!
Ini yang nolongin ya? Iya, ini yang nolongin ya. Royalis.
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead.
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust.
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Harbert ya.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do?
Wah, jadi kayak Royalis ya si ini. Ke Royalis ya pindahnya.
Tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon.
Dia anjir pasti.
She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did.
Jangan dia lagi yang ngeprovokasi si Kupka.
I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light.
Si Harbert mau ini ya, nge-conjure Titan ya.
Euthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Lah. Harbert tuh sama kristal. Sama itu, guardiannya kristal. Bau guys. Darah coy. Wah, banyak yang dibantai. Apaan tuh kan? Wih, monster ya? Makan coy ini, makan orang. Tuh kan. Orcs. Oh, orcs.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Let's go then. Into the darkness.
Are the beast then part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen?
Apaan sih? Ngapain diem-diem? Kita lawan aja lah. Oke, tuh kan. Pokoknya kita cukup pakai Phoenix ya guys ya kalau buat ini. Buat yang kecil-kecil gini sih. Oh.
So much for the men of the rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Men of the Rock-nya kalah sama orc ya. Orc-nya nggak ada yang gede nih. Oke. Wah, itu ada lagi tuh guys.
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
All yours, Torgal.
Oke, ada lagi ya. Push.
To me, boy. Thanks, boy.
Oke. Kemana lagi kita punya jalan? Ada yang gede nih, kurang gede nih. Banyak doang. Lightning Rod.
Won't be going any further this way.
Oh ini.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
Oke. Wah. Akhirnya ada yang gede. Woi. Oke. Oke. Oke, wah. Nice. Oke. Wah, salah, Cok. Oke, bahaya, salah gua. Bahaya banget. Iya, salah coy. Kesel banget gak? Udah gini gua nggak ada ignitionnya lagi, kesel nggak? Harusnya gitu kan? Iya salah tadi coy, makanya nyebelin banget kan? Sini dong. Salah coy tadi coy, nyebelin banget aslinya. Gimana sih caranya bisa pasang ulang? Emang bisa langsung pasang ulang ya? Bisa ya? Nah, Titan dong, ayo dong. Pengen lawan Titan nih gua dari kemarin.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal.
Bisa ya? Berarti harus nunggu ininya penuh dulu kan?
Kuka never did do things by halves. As if taking the mother crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Kok nggak punya pot coy? Ya udahlah ya. Apa itu pot ya guys ya?
Let the trial begin.
Harvard. Bos ya. Woi. Salah gua. Kampret memang. Untung di situ. Oke, nggak bisa ya. Wih. Berarti kan ini gini. Ini gua hajar gini kan. Betul kan kayak gitu toh? Paling benar kita pakai counter kan. Ayo lagi. Lah. Salah gue ya. Mari dong, lagi sini. Axiom. Oh, ini yang tadi. Ayo sini. Astaga, beginian lagi. Salah. Nggak narik kan? Salah, nggak narik tadi. River of Lightning, Thunderstorm. Titan nggak nih? Gatel gue pengen lawan si Kupka asli.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of
Mythos. Tapi mungkin satu skill yang pengen gua ganti ya. Satu skill yang pengen gua ganti itu skillnya si apa namanya? Skillnya si ini malahan. Skillnya Heatwave itu pengen gue ganti sama apa ya satu lagi ya. Oke lah guys, dengan ini kita close dulu sampai di sini karena gue nggak mau ya keburu-buru. Gue pengen makan dulu. Thank you semua buat yang udah support dan udah nonton channel ini. Kita ketemu lagi besok ya guys di jam yang sama. Gue signing out guys and bye bye.